have you read the John Stamos book?
I have not read it. And it's funny. There was an interest in my household. But it's so funny. After hearing his interview, beginning to end on I was about to say competitor of yours,
Howard Stern. So
SiriusXM.
you listened to the Stamos interview on Howard Stern.
I listened to it.
Okay.
With the person who was the subject of John's book, and my wife doesn't listen to Stern. I do, so I said, let's listen to this. And I do have to say, after listening to that interview, I don't believe there's any interest of reading the book went away.
Right. You've heard it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think those are the only parts we were interested in our house, and we got to them, and they were talked about. And I mean,
there you go.
Like, I don't really need to hear about the casting process of famous sitcoms. That's not something that really interests us. It's the only thing that interests me.
Isn't it surreal?
I mean, all that said, I've secretly read it. I have a copy that I secretly hide.
No, that's not what you're saying. But isn't it surreal, the world you live in, that you could sit with your wife and listen to her ex-husband characterizing her relationship on a huge radio show? I mean, that's wild.
It's pretty crazy. The craziest thing, the only time it gets awkward is my children are 14 and they see what we see now. There's no hiding. There's no more tricking them. There's no more keeping things from them.
Right.
And so, like, it's funny when that's all happening a couple of weeks ago, my wife and I know about it. Maybe we whisper to each other about it. There's like a little bit of an eye roll happening with each other. But it's pretty crazy when, your kids come out for breakfast and they go, "Hey, Mom, your ex has a book out and called you the devil.
Wow.
What are your thoughts?"
Wow.
Nope.
Why did he call you that?
Wow.
I mean, it's and that's where it gets interesting, and it's interesting. We have no secrets though, so I mean,
yeah,